Aries, welcome to your next 72. Let's go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity, understanding, and confirmation for Aries for the next 72. As above, so below. Ashe. All right, Aries, welcome to Spiritual Guiding Light. Let's go ahead and see what messages come out for you for the next 72. Let's go ahead and shed some light on your reading. All right. Shed some light on Aries. If you are a cross watcher and you're trying to figure out what sign you are, if you are an air sign, you are a fire sign, okay? Your opposite sign is Libra, which is an air sign, all right? Within the 12 houses. So shedding light on your reading, Aries, is the priestess, okay? How are you being called to step up and lead, all right? I'm going to say that again. How are you being called to step up and lead? Let me turn this up just a little bit. Put it in the comments down below if it's too loud or not. As well as drop some hearts. It doesn't matter what color it is. But the question for you, Aries, all right? How are you being called to step up and lead? Are you moving too fast at the moment? Are you unable to be logic? In order to be logic, you must be present. So there is a suggestion and an advisory in the next 72 is to be present. It's kind of like slow down a bit, maybe. All right. It's kind of like you could be, because fire energy deals with the flame. All right. You could be blowing out your own flame, or are you blowing out someone else's flame? All right. And fire energy is also the yang as well. It also could be shadow energy as well. But let's just keep it very simple here, Aries, okay? Because this is not a extended or a personal reading. This is a collective for all Aries, all right? Let's see. Let's see what you need to speak up about or acknowledge. But it's just something about this. It's either you're being offered a position in the next 72 or you're walking into your own position. But there's some form of direction that needs to be practical. All right. I'm also getting a leader, not a follower as well. I'm also getting a golden opportunity. And when I said that, it reminded me of The Golden Child. There's this movie called The Golden Child or something like that. You may be incorporating a diversity of cultures in whatever it is that you do, or you have some form of interest in learning different cultures at this time. You can also be, this priestess here is giving me like, you could be somebody within a family, like your decision confirms, it's like, it's the one to look up to. It gives me like, say there's a family meeting, right? And the decision has been made, but the final decision isn't made until it's cleared by you. It's giving me that in the next 72 as well. It's like a decision. It's approving something or disapproving of something in the next 72. Okay. All right. What does Aries need to acknowledge or speak up about in the next 72? Oh, Aries, make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success of this new channel, reaching 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. As well as cross watcher. All right. All right. You are here for a reason. I don't feel like cursing, but this is my rebel deck and it says don't mess it up, okay? But for some of you rebels out there, it says you are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. All right. So acknowledging, it's like it's confirming that golden opportunity, right? It's kind of giving me like someone's relieving the weight of something and giving it to you, Aries. But you want to be present in logic. The reason why, because someone could have created a problem and they see you as a person that is blindsided. I'm also getting a deer with no headlights, like, no, I'm getting a chicken running with their head off. It's kind of like that energy. So you want to be practical when making any decisions within the next 72. All right, let's pull your goddess oracle for the next 72. But for the most part, Aries, I am so proud of you. Definitely very proud of you, because that role holds a lot of weight. It's a lot of responsibility as well. Okay. Meaning you have to detach your own personal emotion to make a sound decision. All right. Goddess Oracle for Aries for the next 72. We have, I always want to say Genevieve when I pull this Goddess Oracle. Someone's name could be Genevieve, but it's spelled Guinevere. I don't know if you can see that or not. But it's the goddess of true love. And it simply says, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver a great love to you. Okay, this is some form of desire. I always say be mindful of your desires, because the Most High already knows what it is that you need and what it is that you seek already before you do. So be mindful of what it is that you ask for, because when you get it, it's like being given with a big old bow on it. It's like saying, I want to learn how to, this is just an example. I want to learn how to have a green thumb so that whatever I grow, it doesn't die, right? Not only does God bless you with the green thumb, right? Within that blessing, there's something greater than what it is that you ask for. Okay, let me try to be more simple here. It's like saying, God, I want patience, but you have to be mindful of what patience that you seek. Okay, you want to be very direct, because, like I said, the Most High knows what it is that you need. So God could be like, okay, so you want patience? Okay, I want you to have patience with people. And so you go through this trial of these different experiences with people, right? And you're like, no, this is not the patience that I want. That's why you have to be very specific, because God knows what it is that you need, right? And what it is that you seek. It's like there's this door, right? And it's like, no, I don't want this kind of patience. It's like, no, you have to learn this trial, right? You summons patience, and this is the area of patience for you to be able to understand the full concept of what the essence of patience is. And but the priestess here is shedding light. The priestess has patience. That's that separating your own personal emotions so that you can be logic and make practical decisions. All right. All right. Let's see what possible obstacles Aries within the next 72. are what it is that you need to acknowledge in the next 72, okay? Building blocks. So these are tools that you're going to need to utilize within the next 72. And what needs to be acknowledged here is that the question I have for you, Aries, is what is it you're trying to build? What is it that you're trying to do? You might want to go over to the podcast and hit that link. I believe it's called, I don't know exactly what the name of the reading is, but it is a general reading. Oh no, it's the Pink Moon reading. So you might want to go check out your reading or listen to all of them or the collective. It's the Pink Moon, the full moon that we just had, okay? And the question that was released was, what do you want to do? And the second question was, what is it you're trying to do? So with these building blocks, it's like it's being acknowledged that you're trying to build, Aries. But what are you trying to build? What are you doing? Okay, that's something that you may need to ask yourself or get a more practical understanding of what it is that you're trying to build. But remember, rebel energy here is not to mess up this golden opportunity. Let's go ahead and look at shadow self, Aries. Our shadow energy. You take it for how it resonates. Okay. Shadow energy for Aries for the next 72. We have the King of Swords. Okay. This is giving me guidance here. This is literally your experiences. This is like this is literally in shadow energy here, this King of Swords. There's like, it's giving me, don't forget where you come from. It's like with your musicianship, but this is with swords. Swords deal with thoughts, articulating the thoughts. It also deals with manipulation here. Okay. I'm also getting that there's a new birthing of shadow energy. Okay. And you're familiar with this energy. I'm trying to be as layman as possible here, but it's like you've been trained for this here. That's why it's, I don't know, it's just, it's like a new shadow energy is being released from the nesting here. And whoever trained you in your shadow energy, right? And this could be simple. This could be upbringing, okay? This also gives me learning by example, leaning on example. I want to get out of this shadow energy because it's like I'm truly getting that this is because we have the butterflies coming out of this nesting here, right? And then you have to, it's like someone who manipulated something or hijacked something, right? This in the most layman term, because some people don't believe that people do black magic, and they do, right? So this is kind of like someone practiced something in shadow energy, really dark energy, and it backfired, okay? Instead of enslaving whoever the target was, and there was many, because you see all these, there's a lot of butterflies, right? And whoever taught this person this dark magic was not they taught them, but it was more so like they said, they warned them like, no, don't do it, right? And the person who taught this person said, it's out of my hands because you're not listening, right? This is that rebel energy of, you are here for a reason, don't fuck it up. Someone became dark. This could be greed as well. This could be someone caught up in their own thoughts of their own manipulation. But I'm definitely getting something backfires here. But for the most, I know there's a lot of you readers out there who look at the Knight of Swords differently. It's like someone was given an opportunity here, but this is dark energy. And to only realize that this person is not dark, they are light. That's what I'm getting out of that. All right, let's look at masculine energy, Aries, for the next 72. But this King of Swords here, it's solemn. Yeah, you've been trained for this. It's like all that is dark has been turned into light. You're not the only one going through this transformation. The transformation is complete, Aries. Okay. Masculine energy for the next 72. All right. 2 came out. We have the 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. Right? For some of you, masculine energy, no gender roles, you are not seeing the small successes. And it's like, it's either accolades or accolades. I don't know. It's one of the two. And it's like, whatever your passion is and the small steps that you are successful, you need to, that's why I was saying, I don't know why I was saying it, but I was saying, Aries, I'm very proud of you. You need to tell yourself that, like, I'm proud of myself. I'm doing what I'm called to do here. But don't get distracted here. That's why the deer with the headlights in. It's like, so when eyes are all on you, don't become distracted here. And I'm also getting, it's like, don't devalue yourself. Don't, I'm getting with the 4 of Pentacles that the weight, you've released the weight, even though that you can, but that's not your focus. Your focus is whatever it is and pertaining to, but the 6 of Wands, the Wands deal with communication, and Pentacles, it deals with, people, money, and health. I'm getting wise, wisdom. Within this King of Swords, you, in this shadow energy, you have gained wisdom, and you're building off of that wisdom. And it's like there's 2 directions in masculine energy. It's like, don't get distracted by the limelight or attention, but celebrate yourself in secret. Okay, now is not the time to demand an applause or an encore. Keep focused, because there's still a lot of baggage that needs to be removed so that you can build here, because that is an obstacle. Okay, or it's something that you have acknowledged, and it's something that you've matured and grown from that 4 of Pentacles there. And that's what the standing ovation could be, of acknowledging your growth, your maturity. All right, let's look at feminine energy, Aries, for the next 72. Overall, being in the priestess energy here is quite amazing. But understand the question How are you being led to call? It says, how are you being called to step up and lead? So that's two things. It's like someone saying it's time for you to step it up a notch. It's like someone could be comfortable, right? And it's like, no, you can give more. It's like some Aries, you're aware of your potentials, but you're comfortable in your potential. And you need to if you're going to be a leader, if you're going to be a pillar within your community, you need to step it up a notch, because you're not the only one that's building here. If you're tired, imagine how many other people that are tired as well, that who also have went through a transformation with the King of Swords and shadow energy. Okay. Even though everyone has their own assignment or agenda, okay, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting Aries, that some of you Aries are like, you're accepting whatever your passion is, and you're present, and you don't want to get pushed into the limelight because you know that you're not ready. So that's why you're holding the Four of Pentacles dear to yourself, because you know there's still baggage that you need to walk away from. Masculine energy. All right, what's feminine energy for the next 72? We have Justice, Libra. That's your opposite sign, Aries. Feminine energy. Yeah, very, very practical, not judgmental. There is a releasing. This is confirming the releasing of excess baggage or residue from trauma or disappointments in the past. All right, let's look at love for the next 72, Aries. You fill in the blank of the label and the status, whether it's self-love, dating, courting, divorce, marriage. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see what comes out for you. All right, we have you deserve love. You are lovable. And I love this because with the bow and arrow, this also gives Libra energy as well. Either someone sees you as a counterpart here, but you better be mindful that it's not lust, all right? Someone from a distance, okay, believes that you deserve love, all right? So let's look at possible foolishness in the next 72, Aries. Or this is you. You have your eye on someone that you feel deserves love, that are lovable, but I'm getting from a distance. All right, Three of Pentacles. This is it is a written type thing. This is my, be mindful of your actions as you build here. What it is that you're building. Like I said, this is not a personal reading here, Aries, but the Three of Pentacles. This is also being confirming of being ordained. So it's kind of like with this foolishness it is rebel shadow energy. It's someone who is kind of like someone who thought who was reckless. Remember I said someone who taught someone something, and then they released this person because they realized that they were reckless, and they no longer felt like they needed to be trained. Remember I said when the student is ready, this teacher will show up. For this teacher, release the student, because this student, it's like they don't have to worry about this student, but it's in a good way. It's like a teacher doesn't have to worry about a student doing ill will on people. So a position was pulled from someone and given to someone. Okay. All right, let's look in your money bag, Aries, for the next 72. Also with the ideas, it was at the bottom. Don't be so quick and feminine energy to judge. That's not your place. Even though Libra, you are fair, right? You're not biased, okay? Be mindful of not becoming biased over the next 72. What is in Aries money back for the next 72? I don't know when's the last time you're a money magnet in the next 72. That's confirming that building blocks here, as well as you deserve love. There's a lot of trust here. All right. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. Let's go ahead and pull your affirmations. Oh, that's what I'm missing of what's going on behind the scenes in the next 72. I feel like I'm missing something, Aries. Let's see what's going on behind the scenes in the next 72. And I'm also getting, it's like someone, I don't want to say save with this, you deserve love. It's kind of like someone sees what you're trying to build here. And there's good intention. What is going on behind the scenes? 20 may be a significant number for you for the next 72. Okay. And this is tribe. Okay. What's going on behind the scene is your soul tribe is coming in. And that could be attracting to that money magnet as well. And then 27 could be significant. 2 and 7 is 9. Be compassionate and have empathy, right? And make sure that you redirect your energy into positivity. And the next 72, it says they think no one likes you, but as a side note, you're just in your own lane. Okay, so be mindful of your thoughts. So whoever you think don't like you in the next 72, it's because they're focused on you and they're not in their own lane. But that's not your focus. That's why in feminine energy, if you have this justice, be mindful not to judge. And that's a distraction. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull your affirmations. And then we will conclude the overall direction. All right, Aries? Whew, yes, that is a lot. I mean, I'm not drained, but it just felt like a lot of responsibility in the next 72. Because remember, what's been shed on your reading pertaining to light is the priestess. And again, I'm going to ask you that question. How are you being called to step up and lead? And remember, rebel energy, it says you are here for a reason. Don't mess it up. Okay. Don't miss this opportunity. Right? True love. That is your goddess oracle for the next 72. The romantic stirring in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Right? I'm truly believing the showers of rain, this money magnet here. So, and don't get blinded. Yeah, with the starlight here. Don't allow whatever money comes in to demise your trust, because it says, I trust myself. But do you know thyself is the question. All right. Okay. Let's pull. It says, I am a powerhouse. I am indestructible. Okay. So be mindful that ego does not come into play, because it's like you're lovable, but do you know thyself to where you become in this shadow self in this King of Swords energy, right? You start off with good intention, and then all of a sudden someone gets on their high horse, right? It doesn't backfire, but you lose yourself. So be mindful not to lose yourself in the next 72, Aries. All right, let's go ahead and see your overall. Look at that at the bottom is strength, and that's Leo energy. I'm going to go ahead and take this one. All right. The 8 is for me, I believe, truly believe that it's saying this is what's been promised here. That's why no foolishness can happen, right? Because the Three of Pentacles confirms um, um, uh, what am I saying? The promise of protection, the promise of a zeal, the promise of being ordained here. But the strength, it calls it the strength you have to, in order to obtain strength, you have to be able to tame your shadow self, your inner beast. Okay. So focus, continue to build on whatever that is. Don't mess up this golden opportunity. All right, Aries, that is your next 72. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.